First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ulysse Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit back up the middle. And there's one gone to start the night. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here's Starling Marte. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. That tails back over, strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chacin has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Jameson Taillon is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Kane is retired, and there's one away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
In is Christian Yelich, his batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Frazier comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We are still scoreless. Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cervelli.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. His lifetime numbers against Chacín, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively.
The third baseman.
And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jameson Taillon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Goes to third with it, and they will get to force at third, and that's that. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the bottom of the second. Pirates on top, 1-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He is high and outside for a ball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
That's
Ball 2.
2-2 to count.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's Ryan Braun now. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit. The 1-1
is a fastball that misses. Popped up. Frazier trying to get there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Another try at 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Another full count pitch on its way. Count remains full.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Arcia has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Oh, amazing range on display there from the shortstop. That was all the way over on the second base side of the bag, so he had good momentum going towards first, and he's able to complete the nice play.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Corey Dickerson will be next. One out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quad.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. Batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
Stepping in now, Ulysses Chacin, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Bell is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Chisenhall. 2 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marte going back. And this one is gone. Two-run shot to straight. straightaway center, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. He's set. Here it comes. And it's grounded foul. Line towards center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
At the plate, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Chacin gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch. So sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. As he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. This is flared out towards second. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball. Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Dickerson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down, and he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Braun takes his lead at third with one away. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way, and a ball 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Ulysses Chassin, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. On the first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eric Gonzalez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee. Right-hander have begun to stretch it out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. First offering on its way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Fouled off. No hits to this point. And he misses with it 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Tyon over at second. Frazier at first. 1 gone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Braun is there, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. To third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Junior Guerra takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Cervelli. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 2 now. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Bell.
Standing in, Josh Bell. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's batting at a .385 clip. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Francisco Liriano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Pirates, number 47, Francisco Liriano.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Oh, a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And that's out number one.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. And he takes ball one. Liriano, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
And right there, I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Count 2-1.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. In the air out toward right center, and he will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Moustakas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex
attention,
Claudio
please.
is on to pitch from the
These
bullpen
changes
now to
for
start inning
Milwaukee.
number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 58, Alex.
Striding into the box, Lonnie
Now
Chisenhall.
pitching
In
and batting
previous
ninth,
meetings with Alex
number
Claudio,
9,
he's 2 for 3.
Manny Pena.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Claudio, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
In now, Eric Gonzalez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Milwaukee Brewers.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field, and that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Adam Frazier. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Flips it behind his back. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Starling Marte. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Matt Albers will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 43, Matt Albers.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Marte is off at first with 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Moustakas calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. Brewers are out in front, 4-3. Richard Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. That's wide, 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
.30 pitch is taken, strike one.
Hey.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to take it is Marte for the first down.
Catcher number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in now, Manny Pena. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Marte is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Christian Yelich will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Francisco Cervelli. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Albers in foul ground. 1 away.
The first baseman, number
8th inning from
55.
Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Striding in, Josh Bell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Drilled to the right side. Moustakas is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. Hader, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 4-3. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. High and deep to right center. Chisenhall sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 80, Ryan Braun.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And this is low, ball one. For on the waiting, the 1-0. And he takes a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. And it's now 5-3.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Second baseman,
Into the box, Mark Moustakas. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 5-3 Milwaukee. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the sixth spot, number 46, Corey Knebel. Now playing second and batting seventh.
Now to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Knebel, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 2-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Kevin Newman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 27.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia gloves it on the first, and that's your ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ulysses Chassin earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watkey down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.